Hey everyone, so Vegan teaches one after Dad's games, and this is cut my response to Dad's games in his daughter's serious TikTok video. Anyway, let's see what this vegan donut has to say. So,
hello students, welcome to class, and thank you so much to all of you who keep writing me and telling me that you are on the way to becoming vegan. It is so great to know. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to all of you who have declared
Vegan Declaration Day is on November 1st, you stupid.
That you want to stop paying for so much violence. It's really great. And it's great for the planet, and it's great for your health. I mean, we are here to try to end the
not necessarily. I guess it would be, but not for all people.
Animal holocaust that's going on right now. And the 6th mass extinction of animals that happen because of so much pollution that comes from the animal agriculture industries. Today we're going to be talking about Daz Games. Daz Games has about 7 million followers, not quite, but soon, here on YouTube. And the problem with Daz is that he is still paying for the rape, torture, confinement, and murder of innocent animals. And so first I'm going to just address him in case he happens to see this video, just to be clear what's going on with him. So here's my message to you, Daz. You have no right to hurt innocent animals
and you have no right to tell people what they can eat and what they cannot eat. So hard take that.
For taste pleasure. Okay? You don't, I don't, none of us do. It's completely nuts. Can eat other things. What you do right now, Daz, is this. You allow the animal holocaust to continue by not speaking out against it.
I was about to say it's funny how she compares World War II to now, but it's actually more ridiculous that she actually compares that shit to now.
It's not good enough to even just be quiet. You must speak out against it, you must be vegan, and you must be an animal defender. That is the absolute moral baseline on this planet. To not hurt the innocent.
Do you do the same thing? So that's hypocritical coming from you.
Now, you pay people in the meat industry to rape females by forcing cows and pigs to be pregnant without consent. You follow this up by stealing their babies and eating them. That's what you do. That's wrong. And that's what you should stop doing. Right now, you pay people in the dairy industry to touch bulls' private parts and to steal their sperm. That's wrong, Daz Games. Don't do that. That's what happens in the industries. And I know that you told me that you're too afraid to watch the important documentaries, but you shouldn't be. Look.
Highly doubt he told you that, and I highly doubt I had a conversation with you about that, so, yeah.
WatchDominion.com. Don't be afraid. You have to learn the truth. You're a grown man now. You're not a
if he's a grown man, then he can make his own decisions or choices on his own. So yeah, let him make his own decisions.
Child playing video games. You're grown up. You have a daughter.
Dumbass. First of all, adults actually have channels and play games. And second of all, he can play games on YouTube and make money and help us daughter that way. So I know if she sees this, she's gonna say, well, he can get another job, like blah blah blah. Yeah, but YouTube can also be a job.
You need to know the truth. Watch this documentary.
And plus, he's making his own daughter make her own choices, so.
Dominion.com. Learn the truth so that you can make better choices going forward. Because right now, here's what you do. You pay people and...
We get it, you've been showing those stupid little bitch-ass notes for like 2 minutes. Probably a minute, but yeah, it's literally annoying by this point.
To slit the throats of baby cows because you want to steal their milk to have cheese. That's what you do, Daz Games. Every time you bring milk products into your home, that's what you contribute to. And I and millions of vegans are asking you to stop.
Millions of vegans. There's not millions of vegans. There's bro. So she's basically saying that everyone around the world is asking him to stop. Like, not everyone knows who Daz Games is. Like, not everyone knows who he is. Like, shut the fuck up. Plus, you just using him so his views can come. You're a view whore.
Right now, what you're doing is you encourage people to pay for a cycle of violence.
No, he is not. He's making people make their own choices. So, like, what is your point?
Chickens are sentient beings who want to keep their legs. Is that so hard to understand? They don't want them chopped off and eaten by you. Stop encouraging animal abuse.
You do animal abuse to your dog, you stupid hypocrite.
Okay? That's what's going on right now, unfortunately. And I would like you also to watch this documentary here. Don't be scared. Don'twatch.org. Thousands of...
Why is it called the don'twatch.org? And why is that one called the Dominions.com? Like, those are weird fucking sites.
Your fans have watched this and told me that it has helped them to see why I am here. You have to watch what's
Sure did.
going on. Don'twatch.org. This one's only 6 minutes long. I know you don't have much of an attention span. And I know that your mind is somewhat childlike. But it's really time
It's probably not. It's probably more mature than you.
for you to grow up. I mean, you're a dad raising a daughter who needs to know that her dad is a good guy. Not that
He probably is a good guy, and if he is, then she basically is hating around the person that is actually good. So
he's somebody who pays for so much violence. The men of the world, it's in their nature to be protectors, not to stick their head in the sand and pretend things aren't going on, guys. Right now, here's what you do. You pay people in the egg industry to grind up baby boy chicks at just 1 day old because they'll never be able to lay eggs, and so they are considered useless. That's what you do, Daz.
God damn it.
Okay, so my friend bet me that I can't find the criminal car. And I'm like, duh, it can't be that hard, of course. Okay, so she...
It's wrong. It's just so wrong, and you know it. This is what happens. You can find out the
Bro, read this shit. It says in the animal holocaust. Like, what the fuck?
truth by going to that video that I told you about right here. Don'twatch.org. It's only 6 minutes long, right? But today I also want to remind you that because you are not vegan, you are willfully choosing to be an animal abuser. That's
How is eating meat to you being an animal abuser? Like, what the hell?
what you're doing. Willfully. Because you can so easily go and buy anything else in the grocery store. I know that you're overweight and that you already lack a lot of self-control, but that's not the animal's fault. If you want to eat and be fat, that's no problem. Go ahead. Eat anything that you want. Just don't eat anyone. Animals have personalities. They have families and they have a right to their freedom.
What's really fucked up is how this woman literally judges people by their weight. Like, okay, Minecraft skeleton. Like, we can judge you and say you're a fucking Minecraft skeleton and you're so fucking skinny, but damn, you're taking things to another level. And people like you are the reason other people have body image issues and why people develop anorexia.
All right. And also, in case you don't know, by the way, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated that babies, pregnant mothers, and in fact, everyone can be healthy as a vegan. Right? I haven't eaten animal products.
That's the reason some people become vegan is because they're trying to be healthier. I mean, not everyone. There are people who eat vegetables and still eat some meat. But I'm just saying there are people who become vegan because they choose to, because they want to be more healthier.
Since June 27th, 2016. That's my vegan declaration day. When will yours be, Daz Gaines? When? What are you waiting for? All right, I just wanted to touch a little bit on your daughter because she has a TikTok account that you talked about, and so I thought I would check it out. So here's one of her accounts. I don't know if she has several, but this is one. So this is Sarah. And an interesting thing is happening here. Let's read what she put on the screen. It says, when I was 10, I owned 3 woodlouse, which are little bugs, that I kidnapped from the wild. This is really interesting language that she's using here. Okay, so she's saying that she owned the bugs. Well, first of all, Sarah, you don't own bugs that you kidnap. That's
I'm pretty sure she's being sarcastic, but okay.
It's crazy. But it's strange that you're using the word kidnap because you know that is something that's evil. You wouldn't want somebody to kidnap you, right? So why would you kidnap these bugs? They're insects with their lives and families. They want to be outside digging little holes in the ground, exploring nature. They want to be in the sun. They want to feel the rain. But what you did is that it says here that you, your dad threw them out, thinking he'd just thrown out a container of dirt. And you and your best friend held a funeral. And you were upset at your dad because of what he did. Now look, in this case, your dad maybe was innocent. I mean, he just went into his, I don't know if he went into your room or what, but he saw some earth and he just thought, okay, what's this dirt doing in here? And he threw it out. You know, probably as a dad, you shouldn't do that. You should probably ask your child if that's like a science project or I don't know what. Maybe she was trying to grow some plants in there. Like, it seems strange that you would throw it out, but anyway, that's what happened. And then you're saying you were upset. So why were you upset, Sarah? Were you upset because your dad decided to put the bugs back outside? I don't know if he threw them in the garbage. I hope not. But the point is, Sarah, that you know that what you did wasn't okay because you did use the word kidnapping. But at the same time, you did have a place in your heart for these little insects. It seems like it anyway. I don't know what's going on. But Sarah, here's the thing. Here's my message to you. You don't have to be like your dad. We can't choose our parents. I know your dad does a lot of good stuff. He makes you laugh. And, you know, clearly he's feeding you. But when your dad brings you dead animals on the plate, I want you to look at him and say, Dad, I want to be like you in a lot of ways, but not in this way. I don't want to hurt animals. I just don't want to hurt them. Now, Sarah, you can go ahead and watch this video too if you want to. Don't watch
No, if she watched this, she's gonna be like, nah, fuck that shit.
.org. But I warn you, it might make you sad to see the truth about what goes on.
Yeah, it's probably make us sad because probably make her uncomfortable. Probably more uncomfortable because probably that's school and shit. So
I did talk about it a little bit in the signs that I just showed you. But you can be better than your dad. You don't have to be like him, Sarah. You can go to school and declare, you know what, guys, I'm going to try to be vegan from now on. And just do your best. So doing your best means that when you have a choice, which is every time, you go to the cafeteria and you say to them, okay, guys, people who work in the cafeteria here, I want some vegan options. So get me some good lentils. Get me some beans. Get me some rice and some pasta. These are vegan things. And for breakfast, you should be having a big bowl of oatmeal with fruit. And on it, you should be putting either soy milk or oat milk, but not cow's milk. Because in this industry, that they treat these animals so terribly. And I know you probably don't believe me, and you're probably going like this, like, I don't want to hear it. Maybe you're like that. I don't actually, maybe you're not like your dad. That's what your dad does. Like, he's afraid to watch these documentaries. He's afraid.
how do you know if he is? But if Dad's Games actual response to it, this video I cannot wait for it to then. I mean, I don't have TikTok, but it'll be interesting to actually see his response.
Because then he knows that he's going to have to change. But the reality is, he already knows, because I've told him many times that he should stop hurting these animals. And instead of talking about the actual animals, he tries to make excuses. Like he says, well,
no one cares, okay. Anyway.
I get my meat to my meat, he calls it. It's not his meat. It's the flesh of another. He says, I get my meat from the local butcher. Well, how would you like it if somebody murdered you? It's irrelevant.
Whoa, why compare murder to animals? How else are we supposed to get our meat?
Where it comes from. It's wrong wrong to hurt animals. Leave them with their families. Be kind. Remember, plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. But you have a heart. You know where to...
Please stop singing for once. Plus, plants do feel pain, stupid.
Start. So share this song and be vegan from now on. Memorize that song and sing it to your classmates.
But if someone's saying that to their classmates, pretty sure they'll be embarrassing themselves by that point.
All right, I want to show you also the definition of veganism in case you don't know. Okay, a lot of people don't know. They think that being vegan is about food, but it's not. It's a philosophy. Veganism is a philosophy and way of living which seeks to exclude, as far as is possible and practicable, all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose, and by extension promotes the development and use of animal-free alternatives for the benefit of animals, humans, and the environment. Okay, so it's best for the environment to be vegan. Let me show you that up close. Okay, you can take a screenshot of that if you want, Sarah, if you want to use it. And you could also talk about veganism in school projects if you want to. It's a great...
Oh, I'm talking about fucking diet in school projects, bro. What the fuck? Like, who does that? Like, if your teacher tells you to do a school project, like, don't not include veganism. Like, what is she gonna write? Is she gonna like, hey, be vegan or some shit? The fuck?
Do some research about how it is so good for the environment. Go to the site, howdoigovegan.com. You can get some information there. All the questions that you have, like, oh, what about protein? And why is it wrong to ride
Bro, you need meat for fucking protein.
horses? And all of this, why can't I take honey from bees? And what's wrong with eating milk? What's wrong with eggs? It's all answered here. Even the stuff about backyard eggs. People often say, well, I just take the eggs from backyard chickens. You'll find out about the cycle of violence that goes on there too. Because still in the whole industry, they are still murdering these baby boy chicks. Right? Because when you look at backyard chickens, you ever wonder where all the roosters are?
I do not care about these fucking ads.
Sure, let's go.
They murder them. The Buenos boys, they think, well, we only need really, just the hens because they're the ones who are going to produce the eggs. All right. So I think you understand a little bit about what's going on, Sarah. I thank you so much for listening. I hope you're listening. And if anybody is in Dad's comment section, remind him that I did a video encouraging him to become vegan. And I'm encouraging his daughter, Sarah, to become vegan. And Sarah, I would love it if you did some TikToks talking about different foods that you're eating. Okay, just film a fruit and say, hey, I'm eating fruit today. Film a vegetable and say, hey,
Why would anyone care what she's eating? Like, why would anyone fucking care?
I'm eating a vegetable today. And just say to people, I'm going to try to be vegan from now on. Now, I know it's scary to say that because then if somebody sees you eating a product that's not vegan, you're going to feel like you're picked on. But your answer is always going to be this, Sarah. I'm doing my best right now. I'm just trying. Try with me. Invite people to try. Just say, hey, guys, let's try this together. Right? Thanks so much for being here. Thank you, everybody else, for being here. And remind Daz that he should not be scared to watch these important documentaries. And here they are again. This is the best one because it shows really all the detail of all of the animals. Bring a box of Kleenex, but also bring a notepad and a pencil and take notes in order that why I recommend that is it helps you to not get overwhelmed with emotion because there's a lot of sadness that happens. But if you take a pad and paper and you write down, okay, first animal that you see on the screen, and you write that down, and you write down what do we do with them in the industry. Dad's Games, that's your homework too. Don't be scared.
Bro, she literally calls that homework. She's basically promoting a website that has the gore and the lots of it and violence that no one would want to see.
I want you to make a video coming up. I want you to say what you saw in this documentary, all the different animals, and how you, in the future, going forward, are going to stop hurting them. Okay? Thank you very much for listening. Coming up on the screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Please subscribe to this channel if you think there is.
Why is it 16 minutes long? The guy that's gonna be that video's coming up until yeah.
In it. Hit the like button if you want to. My goal though is not to get likes. I really don't actually want vegans necessarily to be here unless they're in the in the comment section and they are teaching assistants. That's great. But what I really want vegans to do is go out there and make their own videos. What I want here is people who are not vegan to watch and to learn and to be encouraged to go to these places. And again, happy Vegan Declaration Day to everybody who's vegan.
Fucking Vegan Declaration Day. I know November 1st. Stupid little bitch.
And when you, Sarah, become vegan, let me know. I would love to interview you on my show and talk about how you became vegan.
Since when is vegan teacher even have a show? Like, what the hell?
And how you're helping your dad to get vegan too. Because really, you're the one who's going to inherit the planet. And in order to protect the planet, we need a vegan world. You know, the oceans are not going to have fish in them. It's predictable.
The only reason for that because of fucking global warming. It's a little bitch. Like, why doesn't this woman not understand that?
By scientists by the year 2048. And it's devastating because it does affect the entire ecosystem. So you need to stop eating fish as well. All of it. You need to start growing plants.
I mean, people are still gonna be eating fish. It's just that oceans are fucked because of global warming.
Being kinder from now on. So coming up on the screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Please subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell. Do you see it down there? Once you
No
press the
shit.
subscribe button, just look. Okay, just take a sec look. If you didn't hit it, just go and tap it right now. And then when you do, you're going to see a bell. So tap that too.
No shit. Everyone sees that fucking bell when they subscribe to someone's channel.
That way you will not miss any time a video gets posted. Okay? Thanks. That's it. Coming up on the screen are going to be a bunch of other videos. Have a look around. Be curious about what's here on That Vegan Teacher's site. And let me know how you feel. Let me know if you're vegan. I can't wait. And I don't mind singing a Happy Vegan Declaration Day song if you really...
No, please don't. She makes me want to shoot myself sometimes.
really want me to. And if I read your message, if it says, you know, my name is Sarah and I just became vegan, write to me and say, Miss Katie, I want you to sing the song. And I will. Okay, if you guys don't know what the song is, I'm going to sing it in another video after. All right? No, do you want me to sing it now? Where's my ukulele? I don't have my ukulele. Okay, I'm going to try and sing it just without my ukulele. Ready? Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. Happy Vegan Declaration.
God damn it, why is she singing this? Jesus, she literally traumatizes me with her singing.
Day to you. Whether you've been vegan for a lifetime or just a minute, welcome to the club. We're so glad you're in it. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. Everywhere around the world, animals are lining up to thank you for your compassion and for allowing your heart to open up. Happy Vegan Declaration Day, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Oh, please on me right now, please.
For now.
What kind of thing did she just do? I have no idea. Can I do what she just did? But anyway, thing, bro.